Today will be the most exciting on the series of episodes of the live talks. As you can hear, the Jama is just wow. We're actually going to have a very interesting conversation with some great schools in Ghana. And you know, Life Talks, it started off as an idea, and here we are. Remember, this is always inspired by life, and we are excited to host you on the 5th edition of Life Talk Podcast.
I saw Jesus standing at the corner, sing hallelujah, amen, amen, Jesus standing.
Anytime we talk about old schools in Ghana, it brings back fond memories, isn't it? It also brings back a lot of rivalry whilst you are in school, right? The days of Interco, Super Zonals, Brilliant Maths and Science Quiz, and recently NSMQ. On this episode, it's all about energy. It's all about us meeting and interacting with some amazing old school students. The first group that we will welcome, they come from the mountain. I hope you can guess. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause as we welcome Enrique!
You go every, you go get some colo, fine girls, you go see some colo, fine girls, you go find some colo, fair income person, you go see some colo, Nana Dua, you go see her, Priscilla, you go find her, Mrs. Tasso, you go see her, Other dear so, he be fine boy,
Beautiful ladies from the mountains, please, I will need you to introduce yourselves. I'll start from my left. Please tell us who you are.
My name is Marian Sechi, aka Nanadwa Sechi, representing Aberdeen.
Aberdeen House, okay.
I am Priscilla Promise. I am representing Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, okay.
And I'm Precious. I'm Kuma. And I'm representing Irene Anderson House.
Irene Anderson House, yay! People so high. People so high. Yeah, our girlfriends, so you will know that. How do you want to announce your presence here? I understand you want to sing your school anthem.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
All right, so please take over.
Our school is built on the hilltop. Beposo Hane Samoto. Who make our lives to live a light, to shine through all from age to age. Who make our lives to be a light, to shine through all from age to age. Arise and shine. Arise and shine. Arise and shine. Arise and shine. To make the world a better
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, beautiful ladies from Ebri Girls. We'll be with you in a short while. Can you give them some jama as they walk off stage? Let's listen and wait and clap and hang out and jump as we welcome the next school, Santa Claus. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our Santa Claus.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
Energy. Trust Santa Claus to always bring the energy. All right, please introduce yourself. Tell us your year group and the house you were in.
My name is Kinsley Eche.
Kinsley Eche.
Yeah, 93-year group.
Okay.
My house, Jubilee House.
Jubilee House.
Ekatanga. Yes.
Okay. Let's listen to you.
My name is Percy Alote.
Percy Alote.
I was in Night House.
Night
House.
Night House.
Yes.
All right. What was your nickname back in school?
I didn't have a nickname.
You didn't have a nickname.
Tizo!
Never. Wherever you meet them, there's always energy, there's always excitement. They love the school.
Even if it's a half Santa Claus.
Even if the person is a half Santa Claus there, they love the school.
Thank you.
It's always amazing.
It's a spirit.
It's a spirit.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have some interesting conversations from here, right? Please, you need to give us your anthem. So I'll take a backstage, and then the show and the floor is all yours.
Okay.
Santa Claus, stand up to honor those who have gilded the school with their fame. And make a blessing upon it. May us remember the strength of your name. And as a baby, the wish and the glory, as to do exploit and to the game. Those who come after will take up a story. May be worthy of singing again. Play out, Santa Claus, and so we do play out. Hey!
nothing is.
Hey! Before we continue, I want the ladies to come and then we can exchange some pleasantries whilst we get ready.
Everybody sing. Everybody sing.
I'm already tired because the energy. Wow.
The more we go, the more the energy comes.
That is all you need.
Thank you.
So we have heard from the beautiful women from the mountains, the Brie girls. We've heard from our Santa Clausians.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex Inkum, and I am a proud Odadie. Do you want me to sing our anthem? Do you want me to sing Princess Anthem?
Okay, go ahead.
Happy are we, studios are we, students of Presbyterian Secondary School. Award we march we trot along to happy victory, to victory, to victory. Our motto is a solid come for confidence along. Hello, hello, better be Muslim. In our life, we shall sing like hello, hello, better be Muslim. Complete training we get, ensure solid foundation. God blesses in the future of Ghana. Oh, come along and join us. Oh, come along and join us. Away, studios, away. Don't ask me. Tell me.
We are multifaceted women.
Hey.
We gave you the classical version of our anthem. So
Hey.
we give you the Jama.
You want to do the Jama?
Yes.
So you have 2 minutes, just do the Jama version and let's go.
Okay.
Our school is built on a hill.
Over.
Also, and is our home. We are all victorious.
The Santa Clausians says they gave this tune to the Brie girls people. The Brie girls also say they came to borrow it from them. I don't know which one is which.
How old are they? How old are they?
But ladies and gentlemen, this is why this show is very exciting because there will be a lot of rivalry, there will be a lot of fun games, there will be a lot of activities to determine which of the schools here is the best.
Thank you.
Right? Remember, there will also be problem of the day. Problem of the day. Are you ready for the problem of the day? Who wins the problem of the day?
Which problem?
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. We told you that it's going to be a lot of fun today, right? So our first game between the Brie girls and Santa Clausians is called, what's the name of the game? I don't even know. But it's quite simple, right? You just pick the balloon with one hand and make sure you use the same hand to put in the pencils into the cup. Make sure the balloon doesn't fall. Make sure the pen doesn't fall. Are you guys ready? Priscilla, are you in the house?
I'm here.
Priscilla, are you in the house?
I'm here.
Tizo!
I play solid. More energy.
30 seconds. Your time starts now. Hey, where did they go? What is happening? This is why your person has fallen down. A few more seconds to go. A few more seconds to go. Oh, your time is up. Your time is up. Wait. Let's all count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one was able to take 5 pencils. Hey! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a tie. There's a tie. There's a tie. There's a tie. There's a tie.
I told you that the spirit of nobody. It's a tie.
Alright, so do they all get some marks together? Let's play the marks. Tizo, how did you like the game?
Excellent.
Excellent. Are you ready for the next game? Sure. Are you ready? Sure. Alright, we'll come back with the next game. Keep watching Live Talk Podcast. We love you.
Thank you.
Welcome back. We are very excited you've made time to watch us, right? Are you following us? Are you sharing it? Are you commenting? We love you. And please keep watching because Live Talk is an insurance-based podcast which is inspired by life. Today we are going to continue with the interesting conversations we've been having about life and about how we can all support each other on this journey. I'm very excited to have Percy with us here. Percy is a Santa Clausian. I have Precious here. Precious is from Ebri Girls, the school up the mountain on the hill.
Exactly.
All right, and we have a new guest. How did you walk in here? What time did you walk in? Please tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay, so my name is Daniela Asa, and I'm the unit head for Alumni policy for Enterprise Life.
Ah, okay. So are you the reason why they've had all this Jama session the whole day?
Exactly.
Charlie, it's been a lot of energy. And I love one of the guys called what? Tiso. But let's continue with the conversation. So how long have you been out of school? I mean, out of Addis Adel?
O levels 93.
93?
Yes, A levels 95.
95. Okay,
Yes.
good. Precious, let's go. Tell us. You don't just tell us. Is it 10 years, 20 years, 40 years? You just tell us.
About 8 years.
About 8 years. Okay.
For me, I think I left school in 2004.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that should be what?
About 20 years.
About 20 years. Okay, that's quite. And I also left many years ago. Don't worry, you'll find out as the program continues. As an old school association, how vibrant is your year group?
25 years after finishing school, there's always a legacy project.
Okay, yeah.
So that's when we had to gather the boys, rally around. We had some of our mates are outside, so we had to separate groups that we had to rally them around and then get to do a legacy project.
Okay, so what project did you guys do?
We had when you're entering at the saddle from the main road, there are a couple of buildings that were built in the 60s. They look like matchboxes, so we call them matchbox. Okay. That's where tutors live. So we had to reconstruct and renovate it at a cost of, I think that time was about close to, the speech day you do, apart from the main speech day, you host the cement party. There's something that we call cement party on the Sunday after the church service.
And you are the only people who have cement party.
Then you do we have dinner for both teaching and non-teaching staff. Okay. So in all, it cost us about $200,000.
$200,000?
Yes.
Whoa.
2018. Yes.
2018, that's quite substantial.
Yes.
Have you haven't got into your legacy project yet?
Not yet. Probably in 2 years.
In 2 years' time. So
maybe
how
10,
are you running
20.
your people?
So at present, we run WhatsApp groups.
Okay.
So that is class-based. So every class has a WhatsApp group that runs, and we have the main group for the year group as well. So we've actually nominated our executives who will be in charge of what is going to happen during our legacy project.
Super, super. Are you thinking of any projects now?
So at present, we would have to consult with the school administration to actually identify their needs before we even attempt anything. And of course, Alga Global is also there that we would have to speak to before we start anything at all. Yes.
And this is what all schools associations are giving back to the schools. But also, whilst we give back to the schools, there are also needs that come up, isn't it? Today, somebody has married. Tomorrow, somebody is bereaved. Every day, there is one issue or the other. All right? We get to celebrate people, but also in the times of needs, all school associations rally around. Daniela, is that where you guys come in?
Yes. So we identified some risks in the various old school associations. We realized that since they are becoming more vibrant, they were making a lot of contributions towards maybe a member losing a member, or maybe a member losing a spouse, or a member becoming critically ill or permanently disabled. We know that you do make contributions towards marriages and childbirth, but they are events that you can plan for. But for the risks you face as an old school association, we identified those needs and we developed a solution for the old school associations.
That's quite very... And are you guys on such a policy? Yes. Both of you? Yes, oh, interesting. How did you hear about it?
So we learnt about it from a colleague who works with Enterprise Life, who is also an old girl. So she introduced it to us because we had issues with collecting monies. And that is very typical for any old school group. And so we thought about it and we realized that, yes, in the eventuality of a death, and we had experienced one. In 2017, we lost a member, God rest her soul. And we felt the need then to put together something, not just for her burial, but also for her family. And so it was an urgent need that we thought that our colleague was very nice enough to tell us about the alumni policy by Enterprise.
She didn't keep it away from
at
you.
all.
I mean, that's the beauty of the Enterprise family.
It's really been worth it, I must say. It's really been worth it.
Your side?
We got onto it through a junior of ours who works at Enterprise Life.
Oh, is it James?
Yeah, James Foxy, aka Foxy. Yes. Yeah, so he had to come and speak to us, to convince us, because as boys, when we want to do something, sometimes on the spur of the moment we could just do it. We can easily say, okay, listen, we want to gather X amount, and then we'll just hand it over to him. But sometimes we felt that, well, let's do this not only for us now, but for the future. Because, we are, the age at which we are now, our parents are in their 70s and 80s. And sometimes it's not every day that you can gather boys to come together and contribute. So even though we are on this, we also contribute on the side. So like a buffer. It helps to increase the amount of money that we want to give to the person. Then.
No, that's quite good. And so Daniela, very interesting that you guys as a company identified this need and you have tried to play into it. And I want to believe you have many old school associations on this solution.
Yes, currently we are heading towards about 400 schools. Ooh. Yes, that have enrolled on this policy. And we intend to get more schools. We are actually targeting professional schools as well. So we are not limiting ourselves to just senior secondary schools. We are targeting primary levels to tertiary levels, professional institutions. If you find yourself part of any old school association, this is a policy for you.
I mean, can you imagine every time they will say, we are contributing 200 cedis, everybody. Then the treasurer or whoever will be calling people. And they will not even mind, no. And then sometimes a month after, one person will come and say, Namu just gonna there. It can be quite. So every time you may have funds, other times you may not have. But what Alumni does, I want to believe, is to provide that baseline that provides the basic support for everyone. So that at least, in a way, we treat everyone a little fair. The other contributions can always come in, but everybody. I've noticed something. It seems to me that the one who is very loud on the platform always gets the highest contribution. Is that correct?
That's true. And we felt it was quite unfair because you do not know the needs of people based on how loud or unloud they are. But if we have a fair amount for everybody, then it's cross-cutting. Okay. Nobody then feels cheated in any way. Because if I give 100 CDs today, and tomorrow you are supposed to give me money, and Alex, you give me 50 CDs, I'll be annoyed.
You would have even marked this somewhere.
Exactly. And I'll be waiting for your time so that me too, I'll do you some.
My own, I'm sure you will even reduce it.
I'll even go further down. But yes, that's what Alumni has come to do for us. Give us a fair playing field.
Wow. And I think Enterprise deserves a big round of applause for identifying such a very interesting need and trying to support it. And that's the beauty of life, isn't it? I'm sure you're out there, you attended a secondary school, isn't it? Do you remember your secondary school? Do you remember the school anthem? Do you remember? Can you sing it? Full of Life segment, please take it over, because today I want to hear all the different school anthems in this country. Whether you attended Boogies, I have heard of a school called Royal Drubo. Do you know the short form of Royal Drubo?
Royal Bros.
We will be right back.
My name is Seth Nimutere Golidauti, aka King Alozo. Went to Accra Academy, the only academy in Ghana. You know what I mean? I've seen the Adisco boys making some noise in the army, but they know who their masters are, so I will not talk much about it.
My name is Abubakar Aishetu. I am an old student of Peki Senior High School, known as PES School. So what I would say I'm proud of my school is at least it has been able to produce someone like me who has been able to at least make an impact in the society.
Jerry Kwame Dotevi Savo is my name. I attended St. Paul's Technical School, Kukrentumi, to be precise. I love my school because it's a trade school.
My name is Rubin Alfred. I've completed Peki Senior High Technical. Those days it was PESTEC. Yeah. So I've completed 2008.
What I like about my school, it teaches you discipline right throughout life. You know, just almost 30 years after school, I still have the discipline that I got from Accra Academy. You know, we go blow, but surely we will surely get there.
It's going to be difficult. I'm going to give you a try. I start this way. We lift high the banner of great past, the school of good technical education for the progress of mankind. Great fast, the motto is Carpe Diem. That's all I can remember. I really love that school.
Accra Academy upright, the school of no regret. From here our little minds were shaped to serve our nation great.
I don't know, can I even sing my school anthem? I let you sing Cheo. Charlie, it's not easy. But to be frank, I can never sing my school anthem. I've forgotten. I can never do it, please. People should forgive me, but I'm proud of PESTEC.
But wait, about me. We shall build the nation for ourselves. We shall build Mother PESCO for ourselves with us, and with one freedom too, we shall surely build PESCO. Thank you very much.
Welcome back from Full of Life segment. But you see, that even reminds me of something that I want to ask Percy and Precious. Percy, just give us one fondest memory from your school. Just one. And I know Santa Clausians, they have 1,000 stories. Just give me one.
You know, every day in this school was a big laugh. You know, every day something happened. Or most of the times, there was some sort of action happening in the school. You know, and I remember, I think we were in Form 3. Mm-hmm. And we had this mate in my house called, his nickname was Congo. Congo Zagapito.
Congo Zagapito.
Yes.
Please don't mention his real name now. It's not some big man somewhere.
And our housemaster and the Elliot housemaster, his nickname was Lajan. So we were there one day. It was 1st April, and we had even forgotten that it was April Fool's Day. And Congo rushed to Lajan to tell him that Mr. Kato had been rushed to the Cape Coast General Hospital.
Hey.
So, Mr. Kato in his pajamas rushed from, every house every housemaster's residence is just close to the main house. So he rushed in his pajamas, So around 6 a.m., some of the seniors were going to bars, everybody was doing their own thing. And we saw Mr. Kato walking, he was jogging, virtually jogging, and then he rushed to Lajan's house. And then in a couple of minutes, we saw him coming back. But then Congo had come to tell us that that's what he had done. So almost the whole house
was waiting
for Mr. Kato to descend for him to come down to his residence. So the moment he came through Elliot house, he was descending to his house, and everybody started saying, April Fool, April Fool, April Fool. So he bowed his head. He bowed his head, and then he walked to his residence.
Congo is dead.
So nobody knew it was him. 1 week passed, 2 weeks passed. I think Mr. Kato's wife used to sell rice and stew at their residence.
Yeah.
So I think someone sent Congo. Congo went there. Unfortunately, he passed in front of the Mr. Kato's house, and then the son, they are Evers. He said something. That's something. He said something, and then Mr. Kato came out of his house. I said, Congo, were you the one who made me go to Mr. Seydou Jima's house and people were clapping April Fool at me? And I think Congo ran. But Congo is big and it's tall. Long story cut short. For about 1 month,
Wow.
it was either he'll be reported to the headmaster and he'll be sacked, or
he has
to we know boys. At this school boys, we rally around our boys. Yeah. So when we see because Mr. Kato comes round to come and check if Congo is the only one scrubbing the topos.
Okay, because that was his
so when he comes and there's somebody there, say, walk out. So we go and help him, and then he scrubs the topos. He had to weed. He had to do all sorts of jobs. He had to weed for some time. He scrubbed the topos. I think for him, what helped him was that, I think the house back then felt that, listen, Charlie, this punishment is too much. So even though Mr. Kato had given him the punishment, we helped him, and then it was fun. It was, even though it wasn't nice for Mr. Kato, but for us, because Charlie, Mr. Kato, he could lash you. when he comes, and he could just lash you anyhow. So we're happy that something happened to him. Yes.
So wherever you are, be reminded of some of the bad things you did back in school. But Mr. Kato still remembers you, right? Is Mr. Kato still around?
Yeah, he's alive. Mr. Kato is alive. Yeah.
Let's hear from you, Precious.
For those of us in the Brig Girls, our fondest memories were with our headmistress, Mrs. Sylvia Asempa. Wherever you are, we say hello. So if you know Mrs. Asempa, Valentine Nonsense is her nickname.
Hey.
Yes. There's nothing like Valentine's Day in the Brig Girls. You send all the gifts you want to send. Mm-hmm. It will arrive very much. It will come. But then it will get to Asempa's house because
Mrs. Asempa. No. Listen, I attended present. This one, I am sure my Valentine present is somewhere there. Mrs. Asempa, I'm coming for it.
I have a story to that one. So at a point, I think I was in Form 1 then, and then they seized all the gifts from the Form 3s, and then the chocolates and the desserts were shared at the dining hall. That day was crazy. So you see the seniors threatening, if you don't know, and you eat it. And all Asapa was said to tell us was that Valentine's is about sharing. Yes. So once we have all received gifts, we are sharing everything. Exactly. But she kept the teddy bears to herself.
So those were our fondest memories. Wow. I remember that Mrs. Asempa one time came, we were in Form 3. So she came from, I think, Accra. And it was a Sunday. On Sundays, we were supposed to go for church service. But Form 3 girls, yes, stubborn girls. Yada, brah, yada, cra. This woman arrived and realized that there were people in their dormitories. She drove, so we have 2 campuses, the Irene Anderson one and then the main compound. So she drove from her gate, which is behind the main compound, to the Sibe Hall, which is at Irene Anderson. So imagine you are at the main compound and the Sibe Hall is on the other side. You have to climb the footbridge. And she's driving. Get there before she gets there. Because otherwise, you are in trouble. So those were fond memories from Mrs. Sylvia Sempa. She really molded us in such ways that we appreciate.
And I think those are some of the fond memories of secondary school. Everybody has one story or the other. Daniela, so you spoke about alumni. And I know there are a lot of old school year groups there who may be watching the podcast. How do they get to join? What's the process?
Okay, so the process is quite simple. These days, we are working with a lot of technology. So for any group to sign on, we need a minimum of 20. So 20 or more, and then you don't need to fill any hard paper. So when the group is ready to sign on, we'll share a link with you. Everybody sits at the comforts of their homes and provide us with their details. Once we have that and premiums are paid, the group is good to go. One good thing about this policy is that it's an all-inclusive policy. You just have to pay a one-time premium to be on it for a whole year. The only time you are paying another premium is when you are renewing the policy the subsequent year. So that's basically.
Okay, that's quite interesting. So typically, what does it cover?
The policy is covering members of the group, and then members get to extend cover to their spouses as well as 2 other nominated lives. The 2 other nominated lives could be your parents. It could be your parents-in-law. You decide who you want to place on the policy. So it's a member spouse plus 2 nominated lives. Yes, and let me add this. We'll need the members to be between the ages of 18 years to 69 years, and for dependents, they should be between 0 to 79 years.
Okay, 0 to 79 for dependents. Main member, 18 to. So how do people get to reach you? What do they do?
Okay, so you can contact me on 0243678083, or you can reach out to me via email, daniela.asa@myenterprisegroup.io.
Let me get back to, maybe Precious, I'll start with you. Your year group, have you had the benefit of the alumni policy? And if you can quickly share that with us.
Quite recently, I must say. So one of our friends actually lost her dad, and it was...
Our condolences. Daniela, you should say that.
And to say it in its right words, I say that it was the swiftest claim processing I've ever seen, ever. And we didn't have to bring a whole bouquet of paperwork, bring mortuary man's name, bring his signature, Google birth and death. It was so smooth that in less than 7 working days, we had the claim paid. And we were very much appreciative about it, so much so that we announced it on our main group, and we had about 4 new members join us within the next couple of weeks. So we think that this policy is different. And for me, it's quite reassuring that you don't have to run around when you have trouble around you. We are very much appreciated.
Say thank you to Daniela. Say thank you to Daniela. And say thank you.
What even came out from this engagement was the fact that we even went a notch higher.
Yes.
So there are
more benefits.
Yes, we want more.
You want more?
Yes. For instance, I haven't lost my mom and dad yet. And so I think that around the time when they pass, I would need more. Okay. And so of course, inflation and dollar rates. So
all right.
yes.
Enterprise being a very listening company, I am sure we'll definitely take this feedback on board. And I think it's come up a couple of times. So, Percy, it's your turn to tell us, your year group, have you had any benefits paid?
Yes. In every group, I think Precious said that it's not the one who's the loudest on the platform who makes the most who gets the most in terms of contribution. But people sit back and they bicker. They talk behind. Why say Chale? You won't hear it, but you have a feeling that people are talking about. Why say Kofi gets 2 CDs and this guy got this?
Meanwhile, Kofi said, "You don't show up."
Exactly.
No, they show up. But I think for us, I think because of empathy, even though if you don't show up, we try to organize something for you. So if you don't show up and you can even get this alone, it helps a long way. So you're trying to push the agenda that, listen, let's try and get onto this. It's great. It's fantastic for us because 3 of our guys have benefited from it. They lost their parents, and they came in. It was quick. It was swift. I think within a week, it was sorted out. And the guys, I got a lot of fans. You deliver.
But ladies and gentlemen, it's always good to be inspired by life, and that's why we want all of you to get this podcast and the other episodes to go viral. Like it, share it, comment on it, and tell a friend about it. Remember, Alumni is by Enterprise, and that is what helps Old School Association. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, Daniela, you say your final words, then we'll do the problem of the day, and then we'll be, like KSM will say, we'll be out of here. So, Daniela, over to you.
I'd like to entreat all, or if you are part of any old school association out there, this is a policy or this is a solution for you. It's a bundled product we are offering you with a death benefit, a critical illness benefit, and then a permanent disability benefit. And trust me, those who have been on this policy have really seen the importance of it. And I want to entreat all of you to also get on board, get your old school mates, and then get onto this policy. You can contact me at any time, and then I'll be there to support.
Alumni. Alumni.
We all day inside.
Alumni.
We all day inside.
Alumni.
We all day inside.
I want the last edit. Alumni.
We all day inside.
It's now time for the problem of the day, but this time our problem of the day is not math, it's not science, it's just simple English language. Adisco, are you ready?
We are ready.
Oh, I can't feel the beat.
We are set.
Abugis, are you ready?
We were born ready.
You were born ready.
Always ready.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very simple test. You turn the board, you see the word that has been written on it. You form as many words as you can from the word that you have on there. Is it clear? You have 2 minutes to get this done, and then the school that has the highest number of words wins the day. Don't forget that we'll use VAR. Yeah. So your time actually is about starting. Please turn the board. Please turn the board. This is your marker. The 2 minutes has started. Time is up. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for them.
Yay! We jump.
All right. I'm going to invite our Queen Madam to join us here. Please help me welcome Adwasoa. Welcome on set.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes. Wait. Our word, hold on. Our word is abbreviation.
Wow.
And so what we are going to do, Ajwa, you are going to help us mark the words so we can see the school that had the highest number of correct.
Right.
So,
every word is a word.
Ajwa, please.
Okay.
Please take over.
So for this, so via is the correct word. Rev is a short version of reverend, right? It's an acceptable word. It's an acceptable word. So eat, bar, net, not, Eva. Eva is a name. Bear, rage, net, night, Victor, iron, it, bra. Oh wow. Bra.
Bra, yes.
How is bra away? How is bra away?
Did you write
It's
So
not.
I'll use my discretion
Yes, as the queen.
as the quiz mistress to say it is a word. Rave, at and in. So let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31.
We will do the same. We'll do the same for every girls. So via, but, bar, aviation, 8, no, not, brat, vi, brave, rat, tar, river, vet, note, tone, vote, toe, tar, and tap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So let's give it up.
Wow! What an interesting episode of the Live Talk podcast. And we have had an amazing time. Do you agree with me? Yes. Oh, I can't hear you. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
We want to say thank you to the various schools represented here, to our Santa Clausian brothers. And we know Santa Claus, this will go viral. Please make sure you tell all your other colleagues and other year groups. To our Ebugis ladies. And to Yimes Cocktail, we love you. Beautiful cocktails. A round of applause for him. And to the Zulu community, can we hear you? And finally, to the Ogadia fraternity, we are proud to be associated with this, and we love Enterprise. We love the Enterprise Live podcast.